This video is going to show you how to do drop-down lists in Excel. The drop-down list is basically where you select a cell on a spreadsheet and have a list of multiple items that you can choose from. I'm going to show you two ways to do this. The first way to do it is to select the items in multiple cells that you want to be on the list and create it that way. So first, what we're going to do is select the cell where you want the list to populate. We're going to go up to Data tab, go over to Data Validation, which is this little button that has a check mark and a red circle on it. We'll select that. We'll allow a list, because that's what we want to create. The source is going to be these cells here for air threat, these fighters. We're going to select all of them that we want to be in that list. We press OK, and we've created our list. That's pretty cool. The only problem is if you have to go and update it, you have to repeat this process every single time. And when you're talking about multiple sheets and workbooks, that could take a while. So we'll delete this cell and show you a better way to do this. My favorite way to do this is to use a named range to create my data validation list. And I'll tell you why in a second. So first, we're going to create our named range. Named ranges are covered in another video in greater detail, so we'll go through this pretty quickly. Type in fighters, because that's what I want it to be called. I go over to my cell, data, once again, press the data validation button, any value, list. I'm going to trigger that reference by pressing equals, and type in the name of the reference I want to use, fighters in this case. So it does the same thing. But where you really make your money is that if you want to add something new to this list, it's a little bit easier to do than when you were just selecting multiple cells. So let's say I want to add a new fighter. In your case, it could be new people or new people on a gain-loss roster. Or maybe you're taking people off all the time. That can get pretty frustrating, but it's super easy to manage when you use named ranges. I go to my named range, I edit it, I delete the old reference, add the new reference here, and everywhere in the workbook that I'm using that named reference is going to update automatically just like that, and that includes my drop-down list. So that's my preferred way to make a drop-down list.